Yeah, I mean, I think you can go in and start driving a little bit. When we say engagement content, this means it's going to be coming in a free update.
Oh,
Everybody
right.
is going to get it. You know, you won't have to purchase any paid content to enjoy this new career, which it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's our gift to you.
Yeah, it's our gift to you. I think this is one of those careers that people have been kind of asking for a while, something around fashion and style. So I'm really excited for this career to come.
Yeah, so are we. Thank you. Good.
I didn't do any of the work. That was all Jeff and team.
So Navid doesn't have a job? You're going to get Navid a job?
So meet our hero. This is, I like to call him Navid Botke.
Thank
Yeah. You know, no relation to anybody on the panel. It's a little awkward that you happen to be wearing the same shirt, but we'll get past that. So let's get right to the career. As some of you saw, I joined a new career, which we're calling the Style Influencer. Skipping through the first work assignment so we can just talk a little bit about it. When we knew we were going to do an engagement career, we thought about a whole bunch of things, from the crazy whimsical to the very kind of everyday. But what we kept coming back to was it was important that it was a creative outlet so you can tell stories. And one of the things that we haven't done a lot of is leverage the power of our Create-A-Sim outfit catalog. And so the very cool thing about this career is you can take everything from CAS when you create a sim and incorporate it into your everyday profession. And so when we landed on the Style Influencer career, it was important that it took your passion and turned it into a profession. So this is kind of inspired by a lot of the blogging, fashion sites, kind of creating your own outfit and expression. So I just... Yes, we did. So I joined the career, and as you can see, he could use all the fashion help he can get.
Nothing. We're not saying anything about.
No. This is
Simguru.
This is Navid. This is Navid. He joined. Yeah, he joined his roommate.
This is why I'm here?
This is why you're
I'm
here.
Fate Homestead. So she's a little bit further on the career. We're going to do,
Okay.
Surprise.
Oops.
We'll do a cooking show reveal where I show you the intro and then switch to later careers. Obviously, this isn't very interesting right now, but you start your humble beginnings as a rag reviewer. Essentially, you're a fashion journalist, leveraging the writing skill. But as you progress further and further up, your creativity starts to take the front and center role. It's kind of based on photography and painting. And let's actually do a little bit of, that's the old camera. It's going to challenge me.
Man.
Yeah.
We like to keep you on your toes.
Yeah, well,
really
here we
make
go.
your first stream out.
All right, so I'll run with this. As I start my career, you know, I'm kind of interested in style, even though I'm not showcasing it myself. And so I'm going to go discuss outfits here with Kate. She's playing.
You mean Fate?
Fate, yeah, sorry. That's just logical.
Bit of a slip.
Yeah, Fate Homestead. And so we're going to talk about careers, and let me move her out of the way a little bit. So one of the things you're going to do is write a whole bunch of articles, which requires interviewing some folks, just kind of talking about your passion, which is clothing and outfits, and you can kind of put together whatever you want. This is a work from home career, so you have assignments. You can choose to rabbit hole and go into the office, although you start as a freelance journalist, so you're just kind of going and running the beats. And then you can choose to work from home and do some assignments. I skipped the first one if you noticed that modal. But we can, let's see, is there any? Write some articles. And so as you progress through, you're leveraging that writing skill, but more and more you're going to be asked to do more creative options. So let's speed through the writing of our first article that we're going to submit to the local Culture Beat e-zine.
I'm really trying to. Fate is really trying to distract.
Poor Navid.
Yeah, so
Navid.
you can tell
Navid.
she's already a little bit more fashion forward than Naven is. Notice the bathrobe with all of the accessories she's rocking. This is her everyday wear, a trend that she's trying to get started.
It's a good trend.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in full support of it.
So let's finish writing this article, and these articles can later be submitted, and it's one of the ways you can progress up your profession. Tongue twisters included here.
Profess up your progression.
Yeah, do all of the P's. All right, so we're gonna do this. You know, you've seen writing on computers before. Let's be honest, the computer can do almost anything in this game, so let's get away from that. And what also comes with a new career are two new signature objects. The first which I'm really excited about, is we're calling the Sketchpad. And essentially, it is a portable easel. So I'm going to have Navid, come over here and do some drawing. You notice he's standing and just drawing on the fly. He acquired the painting skill as a result of doing that, and again, very rough.
Maybe needs to get his head, in the game.
He does. He really does. I'm going to resume this. He's feeling a little flirty. So he's going to stop and feel himself a little bit and then get right back to it. So, it's using digital painting on this tablet-like device to unlock all the same canvases that you would find normally on the easel, except the best thing about this is you can take it wherever you go. You want to go to the park and sketch from reference, paint some inspirations, you can do that with this device. In addition to, and let me speed this up a little bit so we can get an output. There we go. So, just like the easel, it actually outputs. No.
Can I do that while sitting?
You can. In fact, you spoiled it. But there is Navid's first drawing, clearly a masterpiece.
Not based on what anybody in real life has ever drawn.
Right.
Hanging over his desk on the
as you can
mini
see,
fridge.
it goes anywhere you go. In addition to all of the recipes from the easel, it has some special functionality, which I think will let Fate show off. So Fate has gone further up. She's got her very own. It's a career reward that unlocks as you progress up the style influencer. So she's gone up the career and has branched, I think around level 6, over to becoming a stylist. So really focusing on fashion, kind of putting her writing roots behind her. And she gets, as all careers go, a lot of new interactions within her career, as well as some functionality on the Sketchpad that we just saw. So she's a little bit more experienced painter, so she has all the same easel interactions, in addition to a very new genre of painting, which is illustrative. So she can actually create sketch canvases. So instead of watching TV right from the couch, she'll whip that thing out of her inventory, and she's going to draw some new kind of illustrative, painterly things. Again, rough content. We'll get it resumed here.
Yeah, reminder, there are still some little things we've got to work
That's
out,
right.
some text we still have to polish up.
Yeah, tighten up some
We usually don't
functionality.
show off software until really it is just about done.
Yes.
So it's fun to be able to actually reveal it a little bit more,
Yeah,
show it off a little bit earlier.
Yep.
All right, she's definitely in her
She's
emotions
too
right now.
distracted
Yeah,
by Navid.
I mean that.
I don't know why. Look at that shirt.
Wouldn't be.
Yeah.
David gets no respect.
So she's gonna. There we go. Did she finish it? Nope. All right.
She's too
Stop
busy.
talking. Yeah, autonomy will do that. So here we are. Full stop. Talking to some people outside. So I can scrap it. I can paint from reference. Some of the images are out. We're still working on some of that, but
That was the midnight.
yeah,
drawing.
it's her dark period. But we'll slap this. You can name it whatever you want, like all canvases, and we'll.
Ooh.
So you can tell the difference in skill. So this is a more illustrative landscape photo that she did. So that's one of the new objects. You can also upgrade this to paint canvases faster, in addition to taking it wherever you go. So it's a little bit of a technological improvement on your standard easel. All right, so the other thing, let's get Navid out of here. He has his roots in video gaming, so he's probably browsing the web for video game secrets. That's where his skills formally lie. But let's progress further down the career for her and do some interactions. So she has a couple of things she can do because of her career. She can discuss fashion, of course, because that's what she's about in this profession. We'll talk about it. But as you progress up, particularly this branch of stylist, what would a stylist be without being able to actually make over a sim? So,
That is true.
we could ask the models look, but honestly, we've seen this. So let's offer to make over Navid.
Ooh, a makeover.
Yeah, he needs it.
He does need it.
He's stuck in the early 2000s, but look at those sleeves. Look at that skin art.
But this is not based on anybody.
This
we
is not
really
based on
know.
anybody. No, this is a random sim that I just happened to find. In fact, the first one that came up today, let's stand him up. So the other things style influencers can do, and we'll talk about some of the stuff you can do at the very edge of the career when you get to the top end of the skill. Where we are, offer to make him over. Let's hope he accepts this time. So, of course, the more you know a person, the more likely they are to put their look in your hands. So, let's see. He thinks he's looking pretty good. She thinks he could probably do a little bit better. So, she's assessing his stuff, taking out the measuring tape, getting the fits. She looks at her color palette here, figures out what's going to go good for him. And then hopefully, if all goes well, boom! You actually can, as another sim, take any target sim, NPC or otherwise, in our case a roommate, into CAS, and create a sim mode, and dress them however you want. So this is one of the fun things that looks awesome. Maybe some...
You're looking real good, Nate.
Yeah, yeah.
There we go. There we go. I'm enjoying that.
And maybe drop. Ooh, we got a lot of stuff there. Maybe that's too advanced for Naven. Let's just do it up.
Ooh, hairs.
Yeah.
I
So
like hairs.
that's gonna be Naven's new look. And the cool thing is you can set it per category. So every day when Naven goes out and about, Navid, keep on getting that confused. He'll be sporting this look. So let's check that out.
Fate has great style.
Fate has incredible taste. Yeah. And boom! So he gave his initial consent to go with the makeover, but he is now going to be sporting this look. One of the other things as you progress up the career is you can actually apply this same concept to your entire world. You can potentially create a trend for male sims and female sims, set whatever you like, and if you're lucky, you'll happen to see maybe the welcome wagon or folks show up wearing whatever, maybe a blue hoodie.
Awesome.